Hello, and welcome to my channel. I am Osaka. Before we begin, please hit the like and subscribe button down below. And don't forget to hit the notification bell for future videos. Today, I will be telling you a story that I made up. It's called The Cursed House. I am still trying to figure out what I want to really do on my channel. So, if you have any ideas, please leave your idea in the comment section below. And who knows, maybe I'll make a video of it. Anyways, with that being said, let's begin. Upon a moonlight night, as Ted pondered on the thoughts of the tiring week he happened upon a lonely stretch of road. It was a cold and dark, misty night, but he felt alright to take the road anyways. He followed the winding path. The trees were swaying in the wind, and Ted began to feel a chill down his spine. As Ted continued, he heard a strange noise, like a distant howl, and he quickly picked up his pace. The further Ted traveled, the louder the howling became, and Ted could feel the hair on the back of his neck stand on end. Feeling something was wrong, but he was too far into the woods to turn back. Ted rounded a few trees and stopped dead in his tracks. Standing in front of him was an old, decrepit house, submerged in darkness and fog. Ted could feel an eerie presence emanating from the house, but he decided to take a closer look. Cautiously, Ted approached the house and peered through a window, only to find a room filled with strange symbols and symbols of an occult. Ted felt a chill in the air, and a howling seemed to be coming from inside the house. He was about to turn away when he heard a soft voice from behind him. Startled, Ted spun around to find a young woman standing in the shadows. She giggled in a sinister way as she spoke. She told him that the house was cursed and that he should never enter. She was a mysterious sight to behold. A gothic girl in a long, dark dress that seemed to blend into the shadows. Her face was pale, with deep-set eyes that glowed in eerie blue in the dim light. She had long, raven-black hair that framed her face like a veil, and her lips were slightly parted, as if she was waiting to speak. She was quietly beautiful, but there was something undeniably eerie about her. She seemed to be in a state of suspended animation, with a strange stillness that was both captivating and a little bit creepy. There was a chill in the air as fog mist started to set in. Ted was about to turn and run, but the gothic girl stopped him, and she warned him that if he left, he would be cursed as well. And she said that the only way to lift the curse was to enter the house and to find the source of the howling. Ted hesitated, but he eventually decided to take the risk. As he stepped into the house, he was immediately greeted by a horrible stench. He turned to ask a question to the gothic girl, but she was gone. Still in the doorway, Ted sighed and decided to walk in. He followed the howling into the dark hallway, and he found himself standing before a large door. Ted opened it slowly and was met with a terrible sight. Inside the room was a large black beast, unlike anything he had ever seen. It had glowing red eyes and sharp claws that were covered in blood. It howled, filling the room and shaking the walls. As Ted could now see the blood and drag marks all over the floor, and just behind the beast was bones and parts of a deer. Ted froze in fear, unable to move. He wanted to run away, but his legs couldn't cooperate. He was sure he was about to die, but then something miraculous happened. Just as the beast was about to reach him, it tripped over as there was a chain around its leg, causing it to tumble onto the ground. Ted was about to turn and run when the beast lunged at him again, almost breaking its chain. Ted didn't waste any time. He was quickly to run away as fast as he could, and didn't stop until he was safely inside his own house. As he slammed the door shut, he could hear the beast howling in the distance, frustrated that it had failed to catch its prey. As Ted sighed in relief, thankful that he had made it out alive, he had just escaped the clutches of a terrifying, unknown beast, and he knew he was lucky to have survived. Ted has never returned to that cursed road and has never forgotten the horror he experienced that night. Still, till this day, Ted can still hear the howling of the beast and claims it will haunt him for the rest of his life. The end. Well, I do hope you enjoyed my story, The Cursed House. If you haven't done so already, please hit the like and subscribe button down below. And don't forget to hit that notification bell for future videos. I am Osaka. Thank you, and see you next time. Sayonara.